Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly roundup of Ami figure pre-orders. This is the 4th of November to the 8th of November 2025. Some figures, not as many as we had last week, so I'll get straight on into it. Comment, like, subscribe, and links for these figures will be in the description down below. Apart from the NSFW figures, which are at the end of the video, those will not obviously be included in the links below. Let's get straight on into it. We've got Danmari illustration, Sora Minase, by Union Creators, 24,970 yen, July 2026. Quite nice swimsuit. I really like the shading on this figure. Obviously the pose is very revealing, it's quite nice as well. Hair, extremely nicely done. I really like the sort of dark green, olive green aesthetic as well, which matches the swimsuit, which is a nice touch, and the skirts are quite nicely done as well. The t-shirt you don't see a lot of, semi-translucent t-shirt, is kind of green, maybe a bit too green. You'd expect it to be like white, I suppose, but I guess the character's whole theme is sort of emerald greenish or bluish green colorway, so I guess it's just a tie the whole figure together. Very nice figure overall, and is 1/6 scale as well, so a bit on the larger side for 25,000 yen. Not bad, pretty nice swimsuit figure overall, really. Just treat it as a OC figure. Then we got Food for the Soul Mako Kawaii 1/7 by Kodabukiya, 20,900 yen, coming out in June next year. Pretty simple figure, some very basic shading on the cardigan. The frying pan's quite nice with the fried rice that she's frying up there. Apart from that, it's just a pretty cute figure of a girl in a school uniform, frying some eggs, some omelette, probably fried rice I would expect. So it's okay, it's fine. And then we've got Food for the Soul, Sutsuji Higa as well, in her school outfit. Yeah, drinking an energy drink. Looks like a relentless can to me. Pretty cute. Again, some basic shading on the jacket and some basic shading on the hair. So they're fine. For 21,000 yen, maybe you'd expect a bit more for scale figures. But Kodabukiya, they're pretty good overall. It's just some of their more budget figures are actually the same quality in actual paint quality that we get from Kodabukiya, so I think they can do better for the price, but there might be like licensing and stuff that they have to take into account, unfortunately, for the pricing of these. Then we got Rent-A-Girl Vendor Chizuru, First Encounter 1/6 by Hanabi, 17,320 yen, October next year. Very cute figure. I really like this brickwork on the base. It's very accurate, like very well, nicely weathered. She's very cute, and the hair shading is very nice as well. We're going to the red tit of her hair is extremely good. Really like the outfit as well. Very floral, very summery. Just very cute. She's very nice looking figure. Obviously, some people don't like Chizuru from Rent-A-Girlfriend. I think it's the MC that most people really don't like. The girls might be a bit bland for some people, but I quite enjoy the anime overall. So I think this is a good figure as well. So yeah, and Hanabi, we're finally seeing them doing a bit more licensed figures as well. I think initially they only did OC figures, just to get around, the licensing fees, or reduce the licensing fees for when they've been started up. Then we got Girls Frontline 2, Exilium, 1/6 by Magi Arts, 19,800 yen, January 2027. So 1/76 scale, 20,000 yen is not bad, especially considering she's on the. That seems to be like a vinyl print, I would say, on the base, more so than actually painted on. So I think it's probably because that looks like an acrylic, but this is prototype, so the base might be better than the final output. Swimsuit figure, she looks pretty good. The gun looks nicely weathered, and the wood grain is pretty nicely done as well. So overall, very nice figure. I'm just not a Girls Frontline fan. Then we got Chainsaw Man, Himeno, quarter scale by Freeing, 33,000 yen for quarter scale. That's a bit on the budget side, but considering it's a pretty simple B style, April 2026. I'm looking forward to this potentially. Whether she stays at 33,000 yen, obviously a lot of Freeing figures have gone on been discounted after release. She is also probably one of the tallest. She's 50 centimeters in height, so probably one of the tallest Freeing figures that's ever been released, most likely. She's definitely on the tall side, but I really like the blue outfit. Obviously, like with all the other Chainsaw Man girls, they all have the tie. I like the eye patch, like the hair. There's not a ton of shading on the hair, but it's fine. Very simple, but if you're into quarter scale figures, which obviously I am, I'm very tempted to get this one. I do want to get all the girls in Chainsaw Man, but I'm probably just going to wait and get them. It's more of a wish list thing rather than like, you know, something that I really want that I would want to pay. And 33,000 yen is not a bad price anyways for it. So it's good that we're seeing, you know, hopefully Fring keep this up and do keep a lot of their quarter scale, or at least their simpler quarter scales to 33,000 yen. Catwoman Happy Chan, DX version 1/6 by Pink Rouge, 13,160 yen. This is the different color version. There's two different colorways. So she's a cast off figure. So it's kind of like a Catwoman thief, tied up in a whip. So yeah, obviously really nice. Like very skimpy outfit. Really like the boots, the shading as well. In the black shading is really nicely done, and the leather. The face is pretty good as well. Yeah, I like the figure, especially if you like cast off figures. It's very nice. And then you got the cat eye eye mask included as well. So yeah, very good. And then there is a different colorway, or the original one, where she's got like a darker black hair. So that's really just the only difference is the hair color between the two. But yeah, 13,000 yen for 1/6 scale. That's cast off. It's actually pretty good. Or you can save a bit more if you want both. You can get both of them for just under 26,000 yen. Coming out in May. Don't think you get anything else extra, to be honest. You get a wall scroll and a acrylic keychain, whereas the other ones you get a wall scroll, I think, with both of them. So you get a wall scroll with both of them. So it depends on you. They're quite nice figures, simple sort of, you know, burglar-esque, you know, cat suit cast of girls. And then we've got Final Fantasy 12 Plate Arts Shin Fran by Square Enix, 31,680 yen. Scale wise, non-scale. Okay, let's have a look. See, posable figure, pretty nicely detailed. The armor is very nicely detailed. Ears are quite long and very detailed as well. Skin shading is very nice. A lot of the accessories are really good, look pretty good, and she looks very flexible. The fact that you're doing this bow position and the arms are crossing over that much, they've definitely put a lot of work into the joints flexibility. Yeah, very nice figure, I think, if you're a Final Fantasy 12 fan. But 32,000 yen is a very pricey. But unfortunately, this is something you have to put up with Square Enix, the figures that they release. Then we got Gift Plus Honkai Star Rail, the Herta Star Rail Live 1/8 by Mythos, 6,530 yen, May 2026. This one's very nice for less than 7,000 yen. Yes, it's 1/8, but the purples are extremely nice with good gradients on the shading, a lot of detail as well, and the stockings are very nicely done. Boots are the shoes are very glossy. Hair shading is very good, and the gold is obviously just gold. They've used a nice tone of gold, I think you could say, with this. Yeah, just an extremely nice figure for less than, you know, price figure quality. It's very nice. It's just a small figure, but that means it takes up less space in your collection. Then we've got Goddess of Victory Nikkei, D Killer Wife Secret Party Cleaner, 1/4 scale by Fring, 36,300 yen, May 2026. So the rare exception to the B styles where we get, you know, an actual like nightgown dress figure. Very sexy gold dress, very nicely sculpted, follows the body shape really well. Skin shading is fine. The face is a bit flat with this one. Fring has kind of always been a bit lacking in the face as well. It's either the hair or the face they lack. Sculpting on the hair on this is good, but again, very minimal shading on the hair of this figure. I think you'd be just buying this because it's a quarter scale, and it's the rare exception where they're not bunny suit figures. So she looks good overall, very nice figure. I think especially if you're into Goddess of Victory Nikkei, you might be wanting to get this one anyways. Then we got Oshi Works Trigun Stampede, Nicholas D. Wolfwood, 1/8 scale, 8,360 yen. As you can see, pretty simple sculpting, pretty simple design, but it's a very cheap price. 1/8 scale, yeah, it looks fine. Probably not as good as the other Kotobukiya ones that we saw that were over 20,000 yen, but this is not much worse in terms of painting, really, and this is like a third of the price, nearly, so, or less than half, so yeah, this is what I'm saying, like Kotobukiya can be very good with paint job for cheaper as well, but this one's a pretty bog standard paint job, really. And then we've got My Valentine 1/7 by Kotobukiya for 8,000 yen as well. So we go from 1/8 from Trigun to an actual full scale for 8,000 yen. June 2026. But yeah, again, simple paint job, very little shading, but for the price, it's not what you expect. But it's basically her lifted straight out from the anime, I'd say. Gets her spot on. Love the facial expression. Hair is exactly how she is in the anime. Love the jewel disc. Yeah, great looking figure. I think almost worth getting a hold of. Hopefully we see some other characters or coming out as well from Kotobukiya in their Oshi Works lineup. Then we get Jewel Monster Buster Blader as well, 8,800 yen. What scale is this one? Non-scale, 23 centimeters in height. How big is he compared to Mai? So the same height as Mai, so basically 1/7. Even though they do, she says she's 1/7. Partial assembly required, which is with pretty much any figures. I'm guessing dual disc to be put on, maybe head assembly as well potentially. So yeah, looks good. I think overall both of these. Again, the artwork looks really good. Like the painting's pretty flat, but I think with it being a satin color, you're getting some of the reflection and the lighting doing the shadow work for you with this one, rather than being matte. It's the satin helps, the satin blues. Then we go to Marija, illustration by Chi Masami, 1/6, by Hakuri Masumi, 18,920 yen, May 2026. Very skimpy girl wrapped in ribbon with very nicely like sculpted hair. Paint job is it's fine, you know, purple to silver, like white hair shading. Semi-translucent towards the end is okay, but yeah, the body sculpting looks really good. The ribbon sculpting around the leg and the waist is extremely nicely done. The presents look very good as well, although they're just simple boxes. Yeah, very nice. I like the detailing. There's not a lot of weathering, and I do like the wood. The wood base actually looks really nice. The wood effect on there sculpted is really good. But yeah, her sculpting looks immaculate. I like the facial expression. Very sexy figure. I think very good figure for 19,000 yen by this manufacturer. Yui 1/7 by Furyu, 19,800 yen. See, this one compared to the previous ones, a lot simpler. You got the pinstripes of the dress is fine, but the sculpting's is less. Although the umbrella is pretty nicely sculpted and painted. The paint job looks fine, but compared to the other one, it's like this one seems to be a lot worse. You'd expect this one to be like more of a 15,000 yen price range for this sort of figure by Furyu, so I think it's a bit overpriced from what Furyu are offering here. Then we got Fire Emblem Byleth Dancer 1/7 by Intelligent Systems, 26,950 yen, October 2026, so you got a year, not just about a year. This one, a lot better shading, hair looks really good, sculpting as a step up as well from the previous one. So it's 7,000 yen difference, but definitely a lot more detailing in the dress, a lot more motion. Like the armbands, the way the dress is sculpted and held in place as well. She's obviously spinning around. There's more motion to this figure. Paint job looks really good. Yep, everything looks really good for this figure. I think this is a very nice Fire Emblem figure, so very worth getting a hold of, I think, if you're a Fire Emblem fan. Then we got Fern, or Fern, sorry, 1/7 by QQ, 19,440 yen, September 2026. Less than 20,000 yen, and this is a very nice 1/7 figure. I really like the dress. You know, there's flow movement there. Staff is pretty nicely detailed as well. Her hair looks immaculate. I love this purple to pink to purple shading they've got going on here. The hair is definitely the best part of this figure, in terms of they've put a lot more effort into the face and into the hair with this figure. Yeah, very nice figure, definitely worth getting a hold of if you really like the hair as well. I think the hair is a nice touch compared to other Fern figures. Then we've got Azur Lane Atago, Full Moon Feather Wolf version, 1/7 by Good Smile Art Shanghai, 29,800 yen, January 2027. Love the artwork. Obviously, this outfit is very nice. Wolf Girl aesthetic. Definitely reminds me of Delta from Shadow. I can't remember the anime, but yeah, look really nice. Love the facial expression, love the facial hair pause, love the outfit, the sculpting, the fact she's standing on this like roof pedestal as a base is really good. Yeah, extremely nice Azur Lane figure. I think this just captures every element of this character in this scene. Every detail, I think, complements everything else of the whole figure. So there's nothing amiss, I think, at this figure at all. So extremely nice figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of, even if you don't play Azur Lane. I think this is an extremely sexy figure. The body sculpting is outstanding. Everything looks great, this figure. It is 30,000 yen though, so it is a bit on the pricier side, but it is a very nice figure. Definitely top notch for this week. Then we got Azur Lane August von Parseval, 1/6 by Fury, 25,600, 960 yen, October 2026. Very simple, nice figure, very simple outfit. Obviously, though, that thigh pinch is a very nice touch. Again, really nice figure, not as nice as Atago, but this one is just a very simple figure and is larger, 1/6. So if you're into your larger scale figure girls, then you probably want to get this one anyways. But I do like this one a lot. But the paint job is pretty above average. I think it's very subtle detailing in terms of the shading, since it's sort of black to, you know, dark grey shading that they've got going on there on the outfit. So if you look close enough, you can see it in these photos. In person, it'll probably be a lot more noticeable. But yeah, there's definitely a good attention to detail with this figure as well. So very nice figure. Then we get to Gods of Retro Nikkei Maiden Under the Sun, 1/6 for 25,600 yen. So another 1/6 scale figure for June 2026. But this one's a lot simpler. Like this one, yes, it's a nice swimsuit. Like the pose. I do like the face overall. The hair is, it might be the lighting. I think there's like there's shading, but it's not immaculate. I'm guessing it's very hard for them to do black hair shading in this figure. There's not much. You're buying this figure because obviously of the boobage, the opeyes. Really, that's the only reason you'd be buying this figure, because it's a her in a skimpy swimsuit. Whereas Atago's, like, the shading here is very nice. They do some reds and some blues, you know, like she's in moonlight, and reds as if like she's in front of like a fireplace or something, or there's like firelight somewhere. So there's a lot more detailing in the hair that you can tell for this, for, you know, for a few thousand yen more compared to this one. So it's like there's just more attention to detail. The sculpting's better on that one compared to this one. This one's just too simple for 26,000 yen. Yes, it's 1/6, but it's close to like a 19,000 yen figure, I think, with how simple the overall figure is. The overall package just draws down the figure, unfortunately. Then we've got 99 Sora Nimi on 7th by Quadrat. Never heard of this manufacturer. 27,500 yen. Okay, pricey. July 2026. I like the skybox boxes. That's fair enough. Skybox boxes, yeah. That's interesting. Very cute school outfit. Like, yep, sky blue shoes, hair, pinks, blues, purples going on, and whites. It's just a very cutesy figure overall, I think, with skybox boxes as the base. It's interesting. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the source material. Don't know this series. She looks fine. I think her paint job's okay. I think the base is a lot more interesting than the figure itself, personally. I don't know the series, so I can't say how good. If this will actually catch my... This doesn't catch my fancy by itself, basically. Then we got Desktop Real McCoy X Dragon Ball Son Goku and Pike by Mega House. 27,280 yen, May 2026. So there was a previous Goku on a bike from a while ago. I think it's sometime last year that they released. This is just like a re-skin of it, basically, where he's riding an American, World War I or II, World War II Harley sort of motorbike with the helmet and whatnot. So interesting. I really like it. There's definitely motion, the way they got the tires sculpted, very Dragon Ball-esque. Yeah, I like it overall. Whether it is 28,000 yen, 14 centimeters in height, a bit on the small side for 28,000 yen. I think if it was like 20,000 yen, I probably would potentially buy it, but it's not something I'm going to get personally, unfortunately. It's good. I like that it's unique. It would definitely stand out, especially on your desk. It'll be a good talking point, although there's not much to talk about. It's Goku riding a World War II motorbike. So yeah, it's just different. It's a different figure, definitely unique. Then we've got Alia, sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, Alisa, wedding dress version by Kadakawa, 27,500 yen, September 2026. I do like the outfit, the wedding dress, the sculpting, the embroidery on the outfit is very nice. Not painted, it's just sculpted on, unfortunately. I wish they would sort of edge highlight it, would be a nice touch. I do like the face. There's two face options. This one's a serious face and then there's a happy one. I'm probably not going to do the serious one. I'd probably pick the happy one since it's, she's at a wedding, it's her wedding sort of thing. But the overall design, like the yellowish white tights, is very good. The pinkish high heels is good. I like the overall design, is really good. Flowers look nice. Very nice figure, I think, as well. And it's a very good anime, definitely worth watching. 28,000 yen. It's wedding dress figures. Some people love them, some people hate them. So I think it's just down to personal taste whether you like the wedding dress figures or not. Then we've got White Rabbit Rosu Wonderland version 1/7 by Hobby Sakura, 34,480 yen. Very pricey for 1/7. Is the figure any good? September 2026. So love the design. Definitely Wonderland, like Alice in Wonderland vibes. Really like the outfit. The hair is extremely nicely done. Love the base. The book, the picture frame, and the roses. It's a very nice touch. Yeah, I like this figure a lot, actually. Would I pay 35,000 yen? No. I think it's the problem with Hobby Sakura. They kind of overpriced as well. I think they usually bin as well a bit in the price. This might go to like 28,000 yen. When it's 25,000, 28,000 yen, probably it's very nice price for that. 24, around the 25,000 to 27,000 yen price range is, I would say, is almost a steal for the quality of the figure. 35,000 yen is a bit pricey for a 1/7. It's very nice 1/7. Very close, probably close to like a Toho project 1/7 figure, but yeah, it is a very nice figure. Now we go to the adult section. So there's only two figures that came up for pre-order this week. We've got Asanagi original character Kurumi Onazuki 1/5 by Nocturne, 37,400 yen, August 2026. So a very sexy, well-endowed ninja girl. As we get quite a few of these from Asanagi, very well endowed in the chest area. Again with the with the armpit, very nicely detailed armpit view. Like the facial expression, like the hair. Extremely nice figure. Obviously very large rack. Big nipples as well on this. I like the crush area sculpting is very good. Very good 1/5 scale figure. Different faceplate as well if you want to fully cast off. I do like this faceplate. If I was going to have it cast off, I probably would have this faceplate. Yep, very nice figure. I think overall It's typical Asanagi figure. I think a lot of people like getting Asanagi figures anyways. They generally, a lot of people do buy them as an investment. Then we got Mataro original illustration Scarlet Officer Tatina on 6th by Pink Cat for 32,000 yen, May 2026. Really like the outfit. The sort of space police kind of going on, or naval aspect going on. Very short dress, obviously, big chest area, but pretty much nothing, no skirt. Very long legs, big butt, red head as well, was a nice touch. Yeah, I like the sculpt, everything's really nice. The sabers, very nice touch, and fully cast off. Different faceplate, is that? Yes, so you got, yeah, smiley faceplate and then obviously angry faceplate. So yeah, very nice figure. I like these sorts of themed figures, like space cop figures, or this one's obviously some sort of naval officer kind of aesthetic. 1/6 scale is a very nice scale as well. 32,000 yen. Yep, perfectly fine. I think Pink Cat do a good job overall. I think it's a very nice figure as well. And that does it for this week of Ami Figure Builders. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall catch you in a follow-up video. Thanks. Bye.